I couldn't see the countdown timer. I know y'all were probably keeping score at home. Me, not so much. Oh man, I gotta say I almost didn't make it. Had a few things I had to jam through, but I'm here now. Can you hear that coming out of the front of the mouth? Am I disguised? I'm not the real Chris Perillo. Are you? My fancy schmancy sound effects there. Very mysterious, wasn't it? So I've been all right, yeah, got that. Good. Oh geez. All right. Oh, I can do that. I literally I had one more thing. Who's flying on the... Who needs to slow down? One of y'all need to slow down. You're flying... Thank you. Oh, I thought you slowed down. Are you even... Dude, if you miss it at this point, if you miss it, you shouldn't have been overzealous. Hello, Eclipse Empire. Hello, Hollywood. Hey, Jeff. Dark Toy Lord. I'm not the Chris Pearl you're looking for. Hey, Breaking Oz. Good to see you as well. Good to see everybody, honestly. And I've got something here because I did not even have time to grab a bite to eat. So I hope y'all brought some food. Some quinoa stuffed dolma. Hello from BC. Hello. I got a slight cold. Oh no, dude, that's allergies. Allergies have just been hellish. I also have a plant-based cauliflower dip that was on sale, $2.49. Save some money on that. So hopefully everybody's got what they need. Give me a second. Let me mute this. There we go. So I was rushing around thinking, okay, what do I have to not do today? What do I have to wait until tomorrow to do? Yeah, for someone who like cares about a lot of those details, it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. You know what else is frustrating? I do not. I was gonna say I don't have a fork, but pretty sure they're clean. If not, I'll probably die of something. Sporks. Thank you, Eclipse Empire and You Fly. Thank you. Today's eating of the dolma would not be possible. Oh, it smells so good. Were it not for this, I could pick it up with my fingers, but I guarantee. Oops! As I squirt the olive oil. Usually, I drain off the olive oil. Of course, Krusty's waiting on his taco delivery. Mint brownie. You miss blizzards? You're talking to the food? Hey, DeWitt. Good to see you. Hope the raid went well for you. Picked up a few new followers. You almost got a shamrock shake. See, I can't get those anymore. I'm no longer in the demographic. I've moved on from dairy. But these are a Trader Joe's treat. They're very good. If you've never had a Trader Joe's dolma, super cheap. Super cheap. These are made not with rice, but with quinoa. And they're very good. Especially with this cauliflower dip. Oh, man. I know you're thinking, Chris, no. Vegan food is disgusting. No, it's not. You probably had
Breaking Goes 96 shared X 1000, Perillo hype, Perillo eat.
That's right, you're using the Perillo eat emote. Thank you. Appreciate that. What a way to start the show. What a fantastic way to start the show. Especially me running around going, what is happening? I had to get stuff done. And I got most of it done. And now, I have accomplished the task of starting at 6 p.m. Pacific. Which, I gotta say, may not happen every night. There may be some nights I'm gonna run extremely late. I didn't even have something on the printer. Today, I hadn't even had time to remove the supports from the bunny. So thank you. Massive, 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 massive thank you for that cheer, Breaking Oz 96. I very appreciate it. Eric Abernathy's munching on Fiber One here. Oh, you're an adult too. You got a chocolate Frosty from Wendy's. I can't do the Wendy's. We don't really have any Wendy's around here. You don't have a Trader Joe's there? Oh, you're missing out. There's some good stuff. Not stuffed cabbage leaves. These are stuffed grape leaves. First time I ever had Doma, I was in college. It was awesome. I don't have a napkin,
Hey,
so...
Cheered X100, happy Tuesday. Taco Tuesday for Krusty. Taco, 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 taco.
Or as I call it, Monday Part 2. There's a reason when the teaser went out, it says Monday Part 2. Hey, Mark. Hello there, Kevin Always Dies. Hello. Hey, Astro Printer. I'm going slightly mad. Doesn't mean I'm mad, angry, but like, I'm going slightly mad. Wasn't that a Queen song? I'm going slightly mad. I needed something. I'm probably eating too much, but all right. Now, I'm thirsty. I didn't even grab my beer. That just shows you how I'm woo nutty. Absolutely nutty. Monday Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Is that what it is? Hey, the Midnight Smith. All right, I'm going to need to replace those. I'm going to need to put this back in the fridge and grab a beer and let you know that I am printing something. I did ultimately get something printed. I haven't done these in a long while. I just needed to get something, and I needed to figure out. I need to print Black Series stands, so I need to make sure I get the right model. And I don't want a big one. I just need like something very, very simple, like one peg. So I'm actually going to work on scaling up the other one that I printed for the 3 3/4 inch scale, and try to get that aligned. Hey, the Deep Laker, good to see you again as well. How many steps did I get today? Oh, far fewer, like not only 9,000 steps today. I know I didn't move as much today as I had. I mean, I moved a fair amount, but not as much as previous 2 days. Now the steps are going to steadily get back to normal. Like if I can hit, 6,000 steps in a day, I'm usually pretty happy. Today, I wouldn't say was an extreme outlier. Oh, Hype Train is close, isn't it? Ooh, hiccups. I had to, minutes before going live, I had to get something updated where I was, I realized it was time to get new pillows. And the pillows that I've used for years have been amazing. Like, they're awesome pillows. I love them. They're soft, fluffy. This foam I love. So I've kind of held off on upgrading and was in the store. And I'm like, I got to do it. So I grabbed one thinking, oh, I'm good. I'm set. And then I realized when I got home, I'm like, I love how it feels. It's like a cool feel to the touch. Love how it feels. And I'm going to sleep on it tonight. But I realized I grabbed a queen full and I'm on a king. I needed to get the king. I'm an idiot. I sleep on a king bed. So, of course I need king pillows. So I had to order them. They didn't have them local in stock. So I was ordering them, and then I had to enter all my... It was just like... I'm like, dude, I'm trying to get this done because they could have gone out of stock. So we'll see how the pillow works. This is the big thing for me tonight. Stay tuned tomorrow for a pillow review. I like the foam, the cushy pillows, right? The foam, like the flexy cushy pillows, and because they breathe well. And this particular pillow it's cool to the touch, and I love a cool pillow. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna gamble. Grabbed it today. I've got I'll take it back effectively tomorrow, because if I've got the other ones on order, I'm not gonna worry about it. But Liz uses toddler size pillows. Well, I do not. I did not thrift a foam pillow. There's certain things that I'm not going to thrift. Electronics are one of them, and pillows are another thing. You love your pillows fluffy and cool. Well, apparently this is kind of, I can't do down allergies. And it's like, all right, I need to get these things replaced. So I just, again, made it a point. I'm like, I'm just going to do it now. Just going to do the upgrade. Get it done. And so that's what I did. So that's what if you want to know what I was doing, and part of why I was rushing around there. Thrifted this today, though. Isn't this cool? It was actually a part of a tin, but the bottom part of the tin was broken. So I just kept the top part, which was the interesting part because it's Darth Vader. It's a Darth Vader tin. Yeah. Where did I order pillows from? Oh, Target. Just Target. Regular old Target. $10, $14 pillow. I mean, I don't need much. If it's cool, if I sleep well on it tonight, I'm getting the upgrade. I'm getting the I'm getting the thing, you know, the new pillows whenever they come in. They said they're coming in at some point. And I also ordered 2 cans of silver silver spray paint, because we're almost out of 1 silver spray paint, so I know we're going to use that frequently enough. So I had to grab 2 so I could save for shipping, and I'm like, well, we'll use it. I'm pretty sure we'll use it. Words are things. They are. We'll get a screen grab of this here in a sec. I also got a new comic here. Don't know which comic that is. In a box. What's in the box? Oh, yeah. Star Wars High Republic 15. Cover looks similar. Star Wars High Republic 15. We'll grab some screenshots here in a sec. First, I want to grab a beer. Now that this show has started, I got to put this stuff back in the fridge. Grab a beer. Pray that the spork was clean when I used it. If I end up with like Dicky Doo-Doo disease, like it was the spork was with him, and he ate on the spork that was an unwashed spork. It's dangerous. All right, BRB. I'm gonna flip you over to the printer. I'll be back. I've got a big box, huge box, stuff in there that I gotta open, and then we gotta remove the supports for the Ether Bunny. Well, it's a Stormtrooper Ether Bunny. BRB. Another thing that happened. Ran out. As long as you're still there. I have a, like one has, like, say, what is it, a crochet? The knit? No, not knit. It's got clones, Shadow Trooper, Stormtrooper. Not my favorite clone, but it's a cozy for tissues. So I gotta replace the tissues. Those are my napkins. My makeshift napkins. Jeff Norris interviewed the composer of Clone Wars. Nice. Oh. Kenobi comes out on the 25th. It does. Cannot wait. Excited. I can sleep. I will say this. A lot is going to happen between then and now. A lot. So. All right. So let me pull away. Let me clear. Whoa! Who's shooting all over my screen? Who's doing that? Well, you made it. Are you? I hope you're happy, Dark Toy Lord. You made it. Here are some things I got. I'm not sure if Kurt is here. Is Kurt here before I take screen grabs for myself? This is a fig pin, not pig pin. Fig pin Darth Vader figure. Or pin. Sorry. Kurt is not here. Okay, give me a second then. I can grab a screen grab. There's that one. Darth Vader 701. Hopefully they don't have like tons of variants. This is that the tin that I showed you a couple seconds ago or a couple minutes ago that I thrifted today. Probably paid way too much for it, but it's pretty cool. It originally would have come with well, what's the easiest way to explain it? It would have come with pants, like clothing, men's or whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta grab it. So, kind of wish the other part of the tin was fine, but it was not. I have a MAFX Vader. So these are like super high quality Vaders. This would have been an episode 3 Vader, yeah, pretty sure, or maybe not. No, that looks older. That's old Anakin. And you know, I don't collect a lot of these. I don't know how Dark Toy Lord feels about these series, but I mean, they're nice. Like in terms of like quality, like they're right up there. But like Black Series is not as interesting to some people as these because far more flexibility. It's a super high quality Darth Vader figure. That's kind of the bottom line. So I was like, okay. Got that. Then they also have the hologram Darth Vader. So there's like, here's a variant, right? So you thought, oh yeah, one Darth Vader figure a day is good. No, there's 2. This is the variant, the hologram. And look at that. Look at the detail on that. Look at. You can see his underwear. You like the, is it MAFX? MAFX, is that how I say it? Because I'm not sure. But I knew, I'm like, oh dude, I just could not pass him up. I could not pass him up. All the Vaders, that's right. You've heard of No Pants Fridays? These are No Pants Vaders. Hello, Beauplay. And then the last one I got, and I'm pretty sure this is the Eternian Palace Guard. This is, oh my god, look, it's not Star Wars or Super 7. I started to, I grabbed the MOTU, the retro play style, last year when Jedi was kind of getting into it, and I was like, well, I might as well. So I'm not getting like 2 of these, but I am starting to collect that series of MOTU. And I got an extra wrecker. So I'm pretty sure I showed the wrecker off before because I've opened one. But this is the wrecker's a just in case. So those all came in today. All of them. All of them. Hey, Stone Monkey Research, good to see ya. Welcome back to the Play Shop. We are going to be doing this. We're going to be removing the supports from the bunny. Bunny! How you doing, American Chris Hansen? How you doing, you old pirate? It's pronounced Muffex. Okay, Muffex. I have to remember that. Stone Monkey Research has a mostly assembled 3D printer in his lab. Congratulations. Miracle action figures. Are they pretty good? I mean, generally, I don't know much about them. I don't collect all of them, although it'd be nice to collect. Sorry about the microphone fumbling here. But oops, dang, dude. I hope I don't break that ear. Not sure how you ended up with 3. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. That's usually how it goes for me. The fig pin was the one I wanted most. It was the fig pin. Not to be confused with pig pin. Because, you know, they sound very similar. Eerily similar. Your rainbow filament is gold now. What should I print? Dude, I'm telling you, try some of the play-action toys. Try the Stormtrooper first. Do the Stormtrooper. Do the Stormtrooper, Liz. The play-action toys Stormtrooper. There we go. Hope all these supports are just as easy to remove. That was crazy about the kid's 3D printer that melted from the guy. Oh yeah, DeWitt was just here too. He was mentioning that. Sorry, my mind was in a spin. If DeWitt's still here, hopefully that doesn't happen again. One of the reasons I just don't trust a lot of those electronics if I don't know where it came. Not just mind-blowing, almost it could have been far worse. I'm glad you were streaming, because wasn't it someone who was watching you who basically told you that it was smoking? Is that what happened, DeWitt? It's crazy. Whoop. Go big, Liz. Max out that build volume. Nah. Liz is like me, maybe. Maybe she likes the trinkety stuff. They texted his phone. Oh, wow. That is incredible. Yeah, I knew this one would have, like, a copious amount of supports, no matter how I printed it. Oops. Now I'm gonna have, like, silver filament everywhere. Yep, would have been another 10 minutes. Hadn't texted me. Wow, dude. I don't even like leaving my printer unattended. It's been relatively safe. It's a Prusa. Like, it's certified and all that. But, yeah, I'm just not a hardware guy. And all y'all are like, I got 74 3D printers. I'm like, nope. Imagine if in a kid's room. No doubt, dude. Did you order that online? Or was it like a review unit? Because, dude, I would definitely be reporting that. Yeah, very scary stuff, Duff. Very scary. That's, you know, it's a benefit sometimes for, you know, living on the edge when you've got new things you get to try before other people. But if that stuff has not been tried, tested, and true, man, bad stuff can happen. All right, we got a charades. All right, cue up the charades. I will do one charades as soon as I'm done removing the supports from Bunny. Give me a second. Just a little higher here. It was ordered on sale. Can't find anywhere now. Wow, dude. Where'd you order it from? I'd be sure to let them know. You know, people ask. I mean, it's not so bad as it used to be, but there was a time where every bit of tech, like hardware, was getting crowdfunded. And at first, you know, I was like, I crowdfunded a few things. You know, tech projects. I'm like, that'd be great. That'd be cool. And I learned really quickly that was like throwing money away. Like, I'll crowdfund content. I'll crowdfund another creator because I kind of know what I'm getting. But, like, as far as technology goes, yeah. I guess, there's another big brand that's going to be doing 3D printing here soon, too.
Smith shared X100. The Senate has approved a bill to make daylight savings time permanent. Go vote, folks.
I heard. I'm like, bipartisan. Like, I think we finally found something to agree upon. I think we're all done with it. The only problem is there are going to be some systems that need to be updated software-wise because they were baked with time zones and daylight saving time in mind. But I think they'll give them like a couple years to get that crap updated. So, my God, we can say we were alive during the time where the literal time where we gained an hour and lost an hour. Amazon, they'll hear about it. Good. I'm far from talking about it as this huge eye-opener. Well, DeWitt, you're doing the right thing there. And the Midnight Smith, thank you so much for that cheer. King 3D says, I love my Simple Ender 3v2 doing Thor Hammer. Oh, nice. Anchor, that's who it is. Anchor's getting into 3D printing. Someone tagged me, and they say, hey, what'd you think? I'm like, I don't know. Number one, haven't seen it. Number two, it looks like it's going to be crowdfunded. And I'm like, crowdfunded anything? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm fine. Go on without me. This one's gonna be tough in there. Every time I go into doing this, I think like Luke Skywalker peeling away the restraining bolt on R2-D2. See some carbon scoring here. You boys see a lot of action? Is that what he said? Something like that. Sorry if I'm missing any chat here. Let me make sure. All your printers have thermal runaway. I think mine does. I'm pretty sure that Prusa does. Made the mistake of assuming printer aimed at kids would have some sort of safety protocol. No. I would never make that assumption. You ready to get a Prusa and make my Ender 3 a boat anchor? Oh, Eric Abernathy. Team Orange. Team Orange. Ooh, gotta be careful, because I do not want to cut into the actual model here. Although, like I said, I was gravely concerned at getting some of these pieces out. Just a little concerned. Can we all give a Perillo hello to Zach Ted? Zach Ted just has a CR10 V3. Hello, Zach Ted. Hello. Welcome to the Play Shop. I'm removing a copious amount of supports. There you go. Dark Toy Lord, Nomi 3, welcoming you in. Andrew Wombats, another streamer here on Twitch. We got a lot of other streamers here on Twitch, which is great. How the hell am I gonna... You know, sometimes I don't like leaving problems for future Chris to worry about. I like taking care of problems before they become a problem. Support removal is like one of those things. Absolutely for the warm welcome. It's what we do here. Hey, Director Grapes. Good evening to you as well. In fact, I knew this was going to take so many supports. I debated whether or not I was going to do it. I'm like, this is not going to be as straightforward for supports as the Vader one was. Kelsey's Vader. This is the Bunny Vader, or the Bunny Stormtrooper model. If I'm missing any chats, I apologize. This is the one that's downloadable on fangs.com. A bunny, here's what I'm gonna do. Future Chris is late. I am definitely not lazy. So we did, or I printed the Vader bunny over here. That was done the other day. This is the, basically the companion So Zach Ted, what brings you in? The 3D printing stuff, the Star Wars stuff? And by the way, I usually try to get to every chat if I missed anything or anybody. Just consider this a future apology. Don't, you know, don't cry. Chris isn't seeing my chat. Why can't Chris see my chat? Sometimes I just miss it. I don't miss you. Because you're here. That'd be weird. I don't think I have had this many supports for a model in eons, man. But when it's done, hopefully it'll be worth it. Do I make my own 3D models? No, Director Grapes, I really don't. I don't. I'm not as skilled as others. Just try it, just practice. Like, I know me. And there's so many amazing models out there for me to do. And I largely stick to FDM.
Hollywood_IN3D gifted Zacted a subscription.
Look at that!
Hollywood_IN3D gifted a tier 1 sub to Zacted. They have given 24 gift subs in the channel.
That is a very warm welcome to Hollywood in 3D. Hollywood in 3D, just so everybody knows, got into 3D printing because of me. And now he's doing far more and far better than anything I could do. You're fairly new to printing, about to start a red hood. What's a red hood? I'm only a year old in printing years. I leave all the testing to other people. I'm not necessarily a hardware guy. Most of what I print, not all. I printed something practical the other day. This these are slats, and you can stick paper in between, and then it has paper kind of as a soft background. From Batman, Jason Todd. Oh, okay. I have not seen the new Batman movie yet. Hey, these are practical. I've done practicals. Most of what I've done done. Most of what I have done are things like this. Sweeps. Is it Sweeps Week here on Twitch? Bad news, everyone. I am dropping filament on the ground. And there's one thing you think it's bad to walk on Lego bricks. Try stepping on a piece of filament. Wait until that happens. Ain't that the truth, American Chris Hansen? Ain't that the truth? Oh, the curved things are called sweeps. Okay, thank you. I feel I can do this. So if you have any questions, Exacted, is it Exacted? Is it Zacted? About 3D printing or whatnot, I guarantee the people in this community can answer the question. Someone here inevitably could. Wait until you get one slipping on your finger. Oh, it's happened, Groggy Nod. I've had... Wait until you have you had one fly into your eye before? That's like a rite of passage. I've had the filament fly right into my eye. It was not fun. That was seriously like, what? Yeah, based on this, I'd probably do another Vader one, but the Stormtrooper one is definitely takes a lot more supports. Wait until that. I think I blocked out that memory. You probably did. Wait until your cat eats a piece of filament. Well, how about I never have a cat and then never have to worry about that? That's the plan. I just hope that this does not break. This is where the rubber meets the road, people. What are my thoughts about making a tank trooper? Oh yeah, of course I know Rogue One. You know, a lot of people here love making the helmets. I have yet to print one. Most of what I print is this kind of thing, the trinkety stuff, the small stuff. But I say go for it, dude. Like, if you love it, I say go for it. Got a little nervous there. Getting down to the nitty-gritty here with that carrot. Like I said, I'm a little nervous because last thing I'd want is to break the model. Or to cut myself. Yeah, a cat at? The models that I love, Exacted, I was talking about this earlier. I probably should just put a link to the guy. Play Action Toys over on My Mini Factory makes a series of figures that I think are just absolutely awesome. I've printed all of them. Let me show you one. I'm just on the silver filament, but like this articulated Stormtrooper here, right? But I've done the Stormtrooper. This is what I'm saying. Liz, do a Stormtrooper in your filament, whatever filament you're using. You'll love it. So if it's Star Wars, assume my answer is yeah, print it. Print all the things. I don't know if everything is... How do I do that? Oh, just bang K, and then an emote. You know I'm getting serious. When I take out my glasses, now there's a greater chance of filament flying into my eye. Dude, I'm gonna be picking out pieces of filament out of crevices for the next... You know what? When I die, they're gonna do an autopsy or whatever and go, did he eat plastic? It's just gonna come out of nowhere and everywhere. I've got a pile of scrap here. No more points. No, we took them away. It was the problem is, you know, I love chatting. I really do. And I elevate the value of chat over, you know, pretend points. And so I kept missing things, important things that were being said. And I just don't want to do that. I'm not willing to do that. I'd rather watch chat. Twitch still has the points you can earn, though. That's cool. I mean, you can see it's pretty much done. Almost done. Sorry, did you hear the microphone? It sounded like it burped. Am I too high here? Let's bring it. I'm trying not to score. I don't want to mar. You're broke now? Don't worry about it. It's not about the points, it's about the friends you made along the way. We had some people get really, really mad. I'm like, I got too much I gotta deal with on a daily basis. I don't want to be dealing with people getting mad over pretend internet points. It's okay, I can only spend them from here and there, nothing to buy. It's true, if only. You can go into Target and say, yes, I would like to use my Perillo points to buy this candy bar. And they look at you and go, get out, sir. We don't serve your kind here. We don't serve your kind here. What? Your droids. We'll have to wait outside. Dude, this is just, whew. This model is support crazy. I never liked Peeps. Although now I am debating whether or not I'm going to print that 3D model of the Peep. This has got me wondering, like, well... Don't know if I'm going to do, like, a silver Peep or anything, but... no one's been able to answer that question either. When did Peeps become a thing? Like, now, when it's like Easter time, Peeps are everywhere. Why? I mean, yeah, it's cute. I'll give it that. You're crazy about looking over your support slicing before I print? Yeah, well, the problem with this model is that it needed all the supports. It was not... It was definitely not optimized for FDM. You know, with a little bit of tenacity, though. Like I said, I almost didn't print it because of the amount of supports. one of the best. I think Builder's Mark recommended getting picks early on. It is definitely, it's definitely been worth it. I use the heck with these out of the heck with these picks. I use the heck out of these picks. When I was a kid, Peeps never actually got eaten. Used them for blue GI bait. We never did that. I mean, it was candy. We'd eat it. Wonder if Focus is going to release a larger printer? Probably, Mark. How do you refill the heck? I don't know, Groggy Nod. If only. Like I said, 99% of my time now is going to be trying to get the rest of this support out. Without breaking any of this model.
Joshua,
Thank you, Joshua.
_XP_cheerdex100 today in Star Wars history. Voice actor Kara Pifko is born in 1976. She voices Sue Lachlan in the Star Wars universe.
Who? Is that, she must be that must be an EU character. Must be a video game character, yeah? Where are my SOTOR peeps? Something like that? SOTOR, man. I cannot understate just how many, or I cannot overstate just how many supports are used in this model. And specifically, I'm now down to a couple areas. By the way, if anybody's looking for good dystopian sci-fi, Severance on Apple TV isn't bad. I've been enjoying that. There we go, got it. Oh my god, holy sh... Thank you, DeWitt, for the posture check. I do need to be reminded of that. I really appreciate it. Freeze and a charades. Thank you, Liz. But I want to try to get through this. Well, I guess I could. Give me a second. I think I can. Hang on. Let me. I can't see. Is it? Thank you.
Twit 3D Chaired X300.
Thank you. Thank you, DeWitt. And Dandrak. Can I get another shout out to DeWitt?
Dandrak 24 Cheered X100.
Thank you everybody for participating in the hype train. And now, see, this is, thank you. It's a good reason to have a hype train. It's a great reason to have a hype train. Let me show you how many supports. While we've got this hype train happening here, look at how many supports I've cleared away. Like, this massive amount. What do you call a case of beer with only 11 bottles? A drunkard's dozen? I did not know that. Is that a thing, or are you making it up? Oh, man. All right, we got a hype train here. Are you ready for the hype? get those hype emotes going. I can go get Emperor Palpatine. Wait a second. You're gonna see a big. Here you go. The mic is gonna be a little higher now because it's just easier to set it on that. No one noticed I cleared off the shelf. Cleared it off. Cleared for takeoff. All right, I'm gonna go get Emperor Palpatine. What is this? Chris needs to learn to print models with fewer supports. Because that is a lot of supports. Hello, everybody. I hope you enjoy the back of this mic because Chris has decided to put it on this little platform. Wow, thank you so much, DeWitt3D. That is very appreciated here on the hype train. Let me grab my bits. That's right. You're watching me grab my bits. The bits you cheered. Right there. Thank you. This is what's fun to print. Print your own bits. Bits. I bit off more than I could chew. I'm going to have a sip of Chris's beer. He's almost out. That's kind of depressing. I was hoping for a full can of beer, but that did not happen. Thank you, Liz. Let's get those hype emotes going. Hype! Hype! Are you ready for the hype? I do nibble my bits. I nibble everybody's bits. Come on. All right. We're going to have to do this, aren't we? We're going to have to go extreme. Emotes only chat. Show me your best hype bits. Krusty3D, if that is your real name. Stretch. Ooh, my back popped. There we go. There's a hype. One of you wants to hype. There we go. A couple of you, right? That's how it goes with the hypiness. Hypening. Would it help if I got out and pushed? Andrew Wombat used every emote. Do I need to get a better hype emote? Is that what I need to do? A Palpatine or a Vader? Maybe I need to do the Vader one. We've got another charades queued. Remember, Chris is going to do a charades after he's done with the removal of supports there on the Stormtrooper. Thank you, Andrew Wombat. That's a lot of hype. Dandrak, even more hype. The hype is happening. Or not. I don't think we're going to make it out of the station. I'm pretty sure this is where it ends. Fairly confident. We have 39 seconds left to go in this very uncomfortable silence. Ew, not so uncomfortable.
Eclipse Empire chaired X100.
Thank you,
hype.
Eclipse Empire. And Project 454. Wait a minute, doesn't Project 454...
Project 454 cheered X100.
Do you stream Project 454? Let's make sure you get a shout out if you do. I'm not sure if you do. Well, the hype train did not make it out of the station this time. But maybe at some point tonight, Chris will walk barefoot over Lego bricks. Well, that means if we hit the sub goal at that point. I don't know if that's necessarily going to happen. I'm going to hang that up and take this wool over here. Back to the future and removal of supports. Apologies for the audio bopping around. Woo! Class is back on, although I'll probably be peering over them to complete before we do the charades. Complete the Stormtrooper. The Vader one's done already. Project 454, do you stream? You thought it was going to be Charades' Palpy. No. Don't know about that. Maybe next hype train. If we get another hype train, maybe. Oh, it's a pretty quiet crowd tonight, so. You do. Okay, then let's make sure we definitely get a shout out. Get that added. Did it happen already? Okay, there we go. Project, you've now been added to the auto shout out. Hey, the Ninjak! Great to see ya. Great to see ya. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, I'm a big believer in making sure that the people who need to get shouted out are shouted out. Because I enjoy that when I pop into somebody else's channel, they'll often say, oh, Chris Pro, shout out to Chris Pro. That's protocol, man. It's what you do. It's what one does. Oh my god, I forgot about the Ninjak. Ninjak is a comic book? Happy Tuesday, or as I call it, Monday Part 2. I got both. No, I got mostly bad news today. Never mind. I was like, I got both good news and bad news. Like, it was bad news. The whole returning to normal that everyone's like all excited about, I'm like, yeah, I'm not fighting for it. Image Comics. One of your favorite. Okay, so what's the Ninjak about? I thought it was just a cool handle. I'm like, that sounds cool. I thought your name was Jack and you were also like Ninja or something. No problem, Project 454. Anytime. Anytime. I also have the my Twitch streamer tips that I've offered to many an individual. Wait, is the Ninjak streaming too? This I don't know. It's about a guy named Jack who's way into Trent Reznor's music. That's funny. I was never into Trent Reznor's music. I was never into Nine Inch Nails. It was a little too noise for me. It wasn't my thing. Thank you for only having 2, not 6. What? Oh, ads? Oh, no. Well, maybe you get lucky. Someone, if you're not a sub and you're putting up with ads, people have been very, very, very prolific with sub gifts. Those are usually random though. You could get lucky. It can happen. I appreciate everybody, certainly, whether or not you are a sub. But as a reminder, thank you for subscribing. I knew you could do it. It's like I'm working the finale, or working the remainder of these supports from like 2 different angles, seemingly. And I hope I do not, and I repeat, hope I do not remove the wrong part, right? It's just like wearing down the, wearing it down. Oh, we got an ad at the chat. We can do that. The scoring on this is just crazy. Let's do this. Boop. Chat has been ad-hatted. Trent's very talented, collaborated a lot. I believe it. I'm not questioning it. I just didn't like the style. How dare you not be into NIN? Not for everyone? Yeah, it's not for me. 39 years since Ninjak's released? Wow! Holy cow. My old handle is not as interesting as the Ninjak. You picked a good handle. Although the problem with, like, ultimately taking a handle that, you know, everybody else could take is that it's common. That'd be my only concern with ever using a handle that wasn't personalized in some way, you know? Because then inevitably you'd be on a platform and someone else would have taken it. That's probably happened to you, Ninjak, yeah? Used to love that comic. You hand drew one? Wow. Trent Reznor's doing an amazing job on soundtracks. Oh, I believe it. This isn't hate. This is not. Dude, this is. There we go. Dear God, that was... Almost done. Love to get your records signed someday. Like LPs? That'd be great. That's why I had to modify it for Twitch. Oh, the Ninjak. See, that would kill me. Now I have 3 charades. Well, I will get there, Liz. Like I said, it's kind of been a quiet night anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. You know, I can almost like... How else could I get at it apart from the pick? This will drive me nuts if I don't clean it out, and the scoring is just insane here. Don't shoot. I'm not gonna shoot you. Hey, May, good to see you. Hope you caught more Pokemon. As you're supposed to do, right? You're supposed to do that. You want to catch them all, yeah? Yeah, I can almost see all the way through here. Yeah, this bunny's belly is getting scritched up. But there's too many. It's too there we go. Always happy when I take out a good chunk. It's almost got like an this current track almost got an 80s vibe to it, does it not? Just got off Final Fantasy with some friends. So the thing I don't understand about Final Fantasy is like how many of them have there been? Like wasn't it just like maybe just one more fantasy. Okay, it wasn't really final. We lied. You're wondering, did I see that fan film? Probably not. Although Halo is starting up soon, yeah, on Peacock? Not on Peacock, on Paramount Plus. I'll be watching that. Never really played Halo, but still, I'm like, if it's good. Color me interested. You're playing 14, so yeah, also never played FF before. Oh. I mean, I've known of it, Final Fantasy, forever. Nothing necessarily grabbed me, so to speak, though. Nice emotes there. Maybe not. Ooh, wow. Could you hear that? I swear you could hear that. This is your ASMR. I think I largely pushed the... Maybe I need tweezers. Kind of angry at Picard Season 2, and dude, it's all gonna end on a cliffhanger, Dandrak. Oh, Discovery cliffhanger was like bonkers. I'm like, what? It's both it's fun because hey, it's something else to look forward to, but then you realize it's going to be a week or two before you get any kind of resolution on it with any of those shows. Yeah, I think I have to do it this way. Oops, I should not blow. Never gotten to Discovery? Oh, dude, you're missing out. Discovery was freaking fantastic. It didn't take much for me to get into Discovery. Star Trek in the past was hit or miss, but you'll find the link in posted Discord. Fair enough, American Chris Hansen. The only thing I would implore her to do is minimize the supports on her models, because this is just like crazy. I'm not even sure I can see all the way through. Wearing it down. And sadly, I'll say this. Maybe it's not sadly, but this is probably the least stressful thing I've done all day. And I mean, I'm not saying it's simple or straightforward, but yeah, it's too thick. How the hell did an orange filament in there, dude? That was weird. That ever happened to you? Amish Ace, hello. Got another freeze frame? Fair enough, can do. That's easy. Well, you cheered me out of being frozen. Thank you, Amish Ace. Hope all is going well with you. I am trying to get the supports removed from this Stormtrooper bunny. Take it. I'm not gonna... Liz, I will take a break when it is time. I gotta figure out how to get in there, because it's like I can see it. I can see the... I can see the filament. Get at it. Oh yeah, thank you for stacking them. It's great. I'm just gonna let the redemptions keep going. This is driving me nuts. There's a reason I don't do a lot of prints with supports anymore, and this is why. I knew this was gonna be so difficult. But impossible if I did not, because of the way it was modeled. For FDM, at least. It's gonna take so much. That didn't eat all... No. Astroprinter, in order to complete what was under here, it would have... Because the helmet, unfortunately, it juts up against, and there's a gap, and it's like the bottom part, it wasn't resolved in the model. I got it. Oh my god. Look at that big, you see that big piece? This is pretty much what I was working on, right here. Do you see it? Can you see this? You ever pull something out of your ear? You know, this giant piece of wax or whatever? Look at this is what I was going for, people. This is it. Hey, Feral Terminator, good to see ya. Had your points? Why not? Exactly. Good evening, everyone. Oh my god, I cannot believe working at it that long. It's just some finer points here. And then, y'all ready for a charades-a-thon? Let me put it this way, we're gonna be doing so many dang charades, I'm gonna have to like change the title. You miss Perilla popcorn? I know. Unfortunately, it caused more problems than it was worth. think. Now, Jedi, if she asked me, oh, could you do this Stormtrooper? And no, the answer is no. I've done one, I'm good. That's it. That's all you're doing. That's all you're getting. I don't think I'm going to be printing another one. The Vader I can do again. The Vader took far fewer supports. I'm pretty sure cleanup is... Almost there. Almost there. You guys don't understand, man. Thinking, how many supports should it take? Oh, too many. You had a long 3 days at work, Farrell? Well, hopefully you're in for a break. Was it as satisfying as getting a piece of popcorn out of your molar? Yes, Dandrak. That's the feeling. That's the feeling. Or like having something stuck in your teeth, and then you finally get some dental floss in there. It's getting there. Almost there. Zip ties work 10x better than floss. Zip ties? Glad I'm not your dentist, Krusty. Jeez. Like, I can't get in there because it's too... Now watch me break it, like, in the last stretch. Watch me go crack. Hey, TC Jamie. Good to see you. Hope your support removal is going better than mine. I've got, like, 50 charades queued up. I can see through it. And the problem is I can see just a little bit of the supports that are clinging, right? I can see enough. And it will drive me nuts. It's coming at that support from the right way, you know? I got it. Or let me put it this way, I may not have too much of a choice here. Got it. Oh my god. Got one. Do you see this little, do you see this hair? Do you see this little hair? This little white curly little hair? This thing? Oh my god, it is the bunny Stormtrooper from Chaos Cortec. And, oh yeah, the coins. Sorry. Oh my god, they finished printing. They're not really coins, they're checkers. God, just shows you how enwrapped? Oh my god. Wrapped up I've been in removing the supports. From the Stormtrooper. It's just seemingly Thank you, Astro Printer. You need your beauty sleep? Lord knows I need mine. Be trying that new pillow tonight. Oh man, it's just I think I may have to maybe about it. Maybe about as far as I can get with this thing. Getting yeah, never mind. There's something else in there. Dang it. Why did I have to see that? It's like right there. Ah! Tell you what, there's a reason why people like building Lego sets and not removing supports. I have not been this steeped in supports for God knows how long. Seven charades? Oh god. Seven? Alright. Okie dokie. I can do it. I'm wearing it down. Crack. I will take a Tusken Raider over a crack any day of the week. I will do it again. Hey, Papa Bear. Good to see you. Sorry. I'm like obsessed. We got I will take it. I will take a Tusken Raider over this painful support removal. It sounds like a ringtone, doesn't it? Does that not sound like a ringtone to all y'all? I'm seeing little pieces drop out. And there's a cat. You know, this is gonna, here's the thing. This is gonna be like one of those things that tomorrow people had to tune out or go like, did you get it? Did it come out, Chris? I feel it's about to come out. I feel that was it. I feel I may have gotten it. I feel this little piece. No. Never mind. Dang it. Thank you, Amishace, for all your wacky sound effects, but I feel. Look at that. You see this? Do you see this? Do y'all see it? Fairly confident that was pretty much the last chunk. That chunk. That is what I was working on. That was it. Because I'm pretty sure I cleared it out. Oh my god. No one else is gonna notice. Except for me. This is why I do not print things that require supports. Because then I get obsessed. I'm looking for my glasses, and they're on top of my head. I have a bunny, a Stormtrooper bunny. If so help me God, if Jedi picks up the Stormtrooper, drops it, and breaks the ear, I'm gonna cry. Yeah. This is why we say, yes, use less supports. This is why. Because the problem was that the helmet under there would not have been supported. If she would have, I mean, some feedback. If I were her, I would just connect the carrot to the Stormtrooper helmet, and you would eliminate the need for supports. I understand the back needing supports, but, like, there was no way this could have been printed without a failure, without the support, specifically in this corridor. There's a corridor in through there that I'm fairly confident would not have, like a corridor in between the bottom of the helmet and the the carrot, the leaves on the carrot, it was not optimized. The Vader was a lot easier. There was a lot more space between the base of the helmet and in between the carrot. The Vader was a lot easier to remove the supports from. Chelsea knows better than most modelers about supports, trust me. Well, I'm sure. I mean, I would imagine she could model this, though. Man, I just worry about breaking. I believe this could be modeled. I'm not complaining, because I love the model. But, like, it probably could be done with the carrot closer to the body, so that you wouldn't have to worry about supports in through here, apart from the ones that you could remove. So, yeah, this one was... Oof. But I had to print it. Because I was like, well, if I have the Darth Vader bunny, I needed the Stormtrooper bunny. It's like a given. So as I pull all these supports, because otherwise it would have driven me nuts. It would have been done, and I would have known that there was, and I'll get a clear cutaway picture, but I would have known that there were supports tucked in, like this. There's this hole, very tiny hole between the carrot, the bottom of the helmet, and the outside. Probably wouldn't have made the difference. You think it would? I don't know, dude. Like, it would have been hanging in midair. That part would have... That I can tell. Maybe I'm wrong. It's difficult to know. I gotta look at the model again. I could have done it wrong. Either way, I got worried with, like, here on this side. There's nothing there. And it's possible that that's the only part. This part here. Well, no, dude. I'm telling you. There's a gap. So where... I wonder if it would just be here on over, but not through the gap, possibly. Thank you, American Chris Hansen. Hey, Darth Gallum. I'm cleaning my mess up, and we've got 7 charades. Not quite 7 brides for 7 brothers, but let's see how fast we can do this. When I try to throw something away and then it doesn't go. It flew off somewhere. That's sometimes what happens. All right, let us turn off that so the next time we do it, it's not a big deal. All right, y'all ready for the charades? Are y'all ready? Oh, I need to turn off the hype light. No one reminded me like a half hour ago. Y'all are like trying to get my attention like that. That would have meant something. We can't see what you're pointing out that small. Yeah, there's a gap. That's what you got to understand. That's the only thing you have to understand, Liz. There's a gap. They did? How did I miss that, chat? It is entirely possible that I did overkill, but like the this would be printed. This part here would be printing in midair. The middle part of the helmet's printing in midair, and then it gets really questionable in between the carrot base, the gap between the helmet, and it is entirely possible that it makes the connection at the lower part. At which point, you would just need one here, and one over here, here and here, but not necessarily on the third part. That's possible, because it looks like there may have been a connection made, but I can't tell if that was a support or if it was a genuine gap. So, Well, Liz, what do you expect? Hate to tell you. I got an activity. Paint on support? Yeah, you could have. That could have easily been done. Hey, Corey. Yeah, it was just... All right, let's see here. Give me a second. I don't need to see the charades pinned. You got me concerned about something here. Alright, there. I'll have to do those later. First charade. 4 words. First word, the. Third word, of. So, the blank of. It's a movie. And the second word is... Thank you, Liz. Appreciate your help. That's why she wanted me to do the charade. She was ready to go to bed. No. First word is the. Third word is of. Second word is... Very good, Dark Toy Lord. That's the first Sound of Music. Congratulations, Dark Toy Lord. Second one is a TV show. This is the second charades of 7. Second of 7. TV show. And, it's one word. TV show. Cheers. Very good. That's second of... Now, Liz is to be credited for all these, by the way. Third of 7 charades. One word. Movie. One word. Leprechaun. We were looking for leprechaun. Congratulations. Now we're on to the fourth. Fourth one. 2 words. Movie. 2 words. First word. The. Second word. Again, 2 words. Movie. First word. The. Second word. Y'all are gonna get it. I knew you'd get it. Hey, Buana. Fourth charade of 7. 3 words. It's a movie. 3 words. First word. Three words. Movie. Dead Poet Society. Indeed, Corey. Dead. Oh, you got it. The next one. Oh, boy. How am I going to do this? 3 words. Movie. Third word. Three words. Movie. This is the third word. It is a broom. Broom is part of the third word. Someone's going to get it. Broom is a part of the third word. Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. See, I knew I had to wait. I knew all I had to do was wait. That was a good one. It was also a good movie. The final charade. Unless we got another one stacked, correct? Shrike-you! Thank you!
Shrike rated my stream with 10 viewers.
What's this? I've been rated? Wow! Look at everybody who's joining us here! Welcome, Raiders! Hi, I'm Chris Perillo. I love geeking out here every night at 6 p.m. Pacific, just chatting, so feel free to join the conversation. Follows are free. Love to have you here. Welcome to my play shop. Welcome, Raiders! Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Hope you hope you had a good stream. What were you doing? I was obsessing over removing supports from a little Darth bunny. Or sorry, not a Darth bunny, a Stormtrooper bunny. Finally got them all out. Yay. So that's what's back there. Next is... All right, wait, is this the last one, or do we have another one? Do we have another one? All right, playing Destiny 2. Oh, okay, cool. I've never played it. Hello! What was the movie? The movie? What movie? There was a movie? Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. This is like an old movie. All right, so, here we go. Last one. We got 2 more charades then. Or I guess 1 here in the queue that Liz wrote. She did a good job. Here we go. How am I? It is we got a charades. 4 words. 3rd word is the. 3rd word, the. 4 words. Movie. Yeah, Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. Someone already answered that. Restarted, I think, answered the Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. But this is not Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. This is 4 words. 3rd word is the. 4th word is... It's a house, but specifically, roof is the 4th word. So you know, 3rd word is the, so it's something the roof. Very good. Fiddler on the Roof. Very good. Congratulations. The roof is on fire. No, I hope not. I always worry though, like when it comes down, time to, hey, Disc 1 of 5, good to see ya. Welcome back. When it comes time for, what's the word I'm looking for? Summer. Fire season. It's not even summer anymore. It's like it's fire season. I get worried about that. That's something that sometimes keeps me up at night. But now, you know, we're in the middle of a rainy season now, so it's less concerning. Far less concerning. Far less concerning. Well, you got to worry about landslides this time of year, but like, you know, normally now, the normal summer is you worry about fire, which is not something that I necessarily worried about all that often growing up. Not as much, I should say. I mean, I worried about fire as a kid, but... Oh, we got a paint picture? Fair. Well, I think we have another charades, too. All right. Let's do, okay, I think we have another charades in the queue, so. All right, one word, movie. It's also a TV show, I guess. One word. This is a moose. That's right, Batman. See, I was trying to do the cowl. If I did that, it would throw me up. Batman. There's the charades. Then for a pink Pictionary, hang on, let me think of something. That's a little long. God, I figured this would be simple. Yeah, eyelashes. That's where. Because I had to put. There's an eyelash that was kind of getting caught over here. Like, what am I gonna do? I was like, eyelashes. That's right. I was like, I'm like, am I really doing that badly? It wouldn't be the first time. Won't be the last. Silent Hills. You know, very simple. Eyelashes. Very simple. Super simple. Straightforward. I must be tired tonight. I must be. Why am I tired tonight? You tell me. You tell me why I'm tired. You tell me. And you may not be wrong. The two suns. Oh, it could have been sun. Two sunrises. The twin suns, sunrise. Life, yes. All that digging. I wasn't doing any digging, was I? No, I'm not tired of chat. I did my best to, like, keep up with everything that was going on while still trying to do something, so... Thank you, Fix'em Dude.
Fix'em Dude just gifted 1 sub.
Appreciate that support. I really do. And the moderation. It's good stuff. Very helpful. Life-sucking meetings about numbers that don't really exist. That's why you're tired. Dandrak, I'm not going to say that. I'm not. No. Work is definitely... Hang on. I had a... Was that a support up in my shoulder? I think I had supports up there. Yeah, meetings, I'm not a fan of the meetings. I will like, can this meeting be an email? Can we please make it an email? But there's some that are just unavoidable. And, picking and choosing battles. Is that, man, the problem is now if I see like a crumb somewhere, I think, is that filament? I don't know if it's what I'm seeing anymore. Sometimes these little random pieces are filament and sometimes they're not. Did I see the Ms. Marvel trailer? I have not. I've not yet seen the Ms. Marvel trailer. I have not had a lot of extraneous time, honestly. So, a lot of that time has gone to other tasks and things that had to get done. So. Yeah. So we're past 8 now. Definitely got everything done that I need. God, this supports. This is the only one you're gonna see. This bunny is the only one you're gonna see, by the way. And if I didn't say, well, I know I didn't say welcome. Sorry, I got caught up in the raid. Ayami, thank you for the follow. Ayami? Is that right? Ayami? Heads up, might be AFK. Hey, no worries, MayBC. I get it. There are going to be some nights that I'm probably going to be late. I may have to take... I don't know if I'm going to be able to do some Cute Bunny. It did not print easily, and it could have been PebCac, but, like, I was worried about one particular part of the helmet not printing properly. And it takes... This one takes copious supports, if only for the, like, tail doesn't need much. The helmet needs a bit. The hands need a bit, but this tip of the helmet needs something. I mean, like, I think I could have gotten away without some of the supports, but I worried about a particular area where the carrot connected to the helmet or the body. Kite Crafter, good to see ya. I missed you slipping in, didn't I? Did I? Oh, yeah. So, I don't know if that went out. There we go. Kite Crafter also streams. It does. Fix him, dude. It turned out very well. I'm like, I want to keep using the silver filament on stuff, but I don't want to run. I want to use it, but I don't want to use all of it. Like, it's like one of those kinds of filaments. So I'm getting a little nervous. Like, I'm using it judiciously. I'm like, okay, that's a nice stylish color. The silver. Good color, without having to paint it. Because normally, if I want something, it would want something in silver, I'd print it in a different filament and then spray paint it. Is that fuzz? Love that silver. This silver is Polymaker Silk Silver. Was you good? It's good silver. Very happy with it. And it's silk. I mean, it hasn't been... I'm worried about these. I'm worried about these models because, I mean, I printed it, I thought, well enough, but, like, I'm afraid one of them's going to drop and then the ear's going to break off or something, or Jedi's going to pick it up, it's going to drop, and then something's going to break. I'm like, no! I feel that, I mean, but doing it in a silver, you know, really makes them stand out. So I think they're great models. They're great. And like I said, I probably did overkill. Nah, I don't have any gloop. I don't have any gloop. If I use anything, I just use regular old Gorilla Glue. Not for everything. I actually used some crafting glue the other day. Elixir, not that I know of. Not that I know of. Could have been an elixir, I don't know. No, not gonna say that, American Chris Hansen. That's on you. Have I ever been called Chris Perizzle? Probably at some point. That would not surprise me. It is entirely possible. It is entirely possible. All right. Oh, no, you missed. Oh, no. This is Polymaker Silk Silver, like this one here. There's a link to the one that they sent. This is the one that I've been using. This is the one that I've been using. I didn't have anything, or I don't have anything else to print tonight. Not that I know of. It was a question of what I was going to be printing after, like, I sat down. I'm like, okay, I gotta figure out what to do. And I kind of kept scrolling through the list. I'm like, what would look good? What's not going to take that long? And then I ended up going with these. These are like checkers. Yeah, it will be brittle. These two I've definitely banged around a bit. This is what I'm concerned about with Jedi. And I thought I reinforced it well enough with the walls. I mean, I want to say I'm above average with the walls. Which may or may not matter if it drops the right way. As long as I say, all right, Jedi is cool, but this is not meant to be played with. It's not meant to be played with. Because otherwise, then what's going to happen is I am going to have to, like, glue it back together and then paint it just to get a smoother finish, which would ruin it. Like, you know, oh, no. I don't want to do that. Stormtrooper is also from Kelsey Corey. She just uploaded it. Let me see if I can find it. The time change, I'm handling it pretty well. All things considered. Ooh. I noticed my IMs. This is why I shouldn't look at my computer like when I'm doing things. I gotta, because otherwise I get distracted easily. Give me a second. Oh yeah, that'd work. Why didn't I think of that? That's a good angle. Where she tagged me? I swear she tagged me. There we go. Okay, got it. Give me a second. Wait a minute. You're right. Where? Oh, there it is. You got to look at her profile page. And Stephen Poole's got a right tilt on it. Stephen, are you still here? What tilt did you use on that Stormtrooper? Which is what I should have done. Like, he tilted it in such a way. But the problem, I just worry about that second. I almost think like a 45-degree tilt might have done it. Might have, but no, dude. No way. No, that's an over. There's no way, dude. Steven, there's no way you could have tilted this. Because, hang on, let me look at it again. Where is it? He's got it like... Oh, that's the dark... No, I'm not talking about the Vader Bunny. Like, Wait, no. That's not... The Vader Bunny's fine. It's the Stormtrooper. Not the Vader Bunny. Time to get distracted. That's... RC Maniac, this is what I do. Yes, the U.S. Senate did pass a bill, so I hope it happens. I mean, like, you know, we can't agree on much these days, but if we can agree on that, I don't think it'd be next year, Auditor. I think it's like the year after. I just to move past the idea that we'd have to change clocks or change the time on the clocks. Because honestly, if everything was automatic, it wouldn't matter. But like, you know, I gotta remember to change the stove, and then I gotta change the night clock. I mean, it's a pain in the ass, is what it is. That's right. Would kick in November 2023. But you know what? Fine. I am done with daylight saving time. Done with it. You're not happy? Maybe. See, you're the first person that I know of would not be happy. I say I'm with Dark Toiler. Better late than never, dude. Whenever the House gets around, the House better get around to voting on it. It needs to vote on this. This is like, we can't agree on anything anymore. We can't agree on anything. We can at least agree on this. Like, yes, okay, fine. I'm with Disc 105. Who needs more daylight? Sleep thing doesn't bother you. It's all the old clocks. That's what I'm saying. Maybe it'll take some adjustment, but honestly, I don't think after we're done with it, it's not gonna matter. Like, it's impossible to explain to a child. Corey, I'm with you. To get a unanimous vote in the Senate alone on anything that's what I'm saying. Then, Jack, I'm like, we can't agree on the simplest of things. We hereby resolve that the sky is blue. I disagree. It is not blue. How dare you? This is a partisan. You're turning us into partisan politics. No, I want to say if it wasn't unanimous on Lucky Stick, it passed. Let me put it this way: it passed. Like, there's nothing they could have, like. I'm sure someone could have figured out how to politicize it. Oh my God. See, the funny thing is. Oh, we gotta. Did you? Okay. The funny thing is, if this was politicized, all the people who hated daylight saving time, if it was politicized in their against them, like, or I should say, yeah, against them, as in their side, their chosen side says they want it, they need to keep supporting it because of whatever stupid reason. Sorry, I'm saying sorry. For whatever reason, maybe it's not stupid. If that was your side and you wanted it to be just the opposite, what do? Right now you're like, wait a minute, I gotta fight for my. This is the problem when you choose sides with politics. Like, if you were firmly against daylight saving time, meaning you didn't want the clocks to change, and that was just like, dude, the changing the clocks is just asinine. It's just, why are we doing this? And then suddenly you hear that the politicians on your side of the fence say, no, we need to keep it, and here's why. Well, suddenly, all the things that you hated, you're suddenly going to like. And if you don't think it doesn't happen that easily, I don't think anybody's been paying attention to how politics works. So, because it's like, oh, well, my side says this, and my side believes that, and they're saying the other side says that we have to take it away, and that's going to take away this, that, and the other thing, and it shouldn't happen. And then pretty soon, you've taken this issue, this very simple issue, and turned it into some, just, at that point, stupid argument. The argument becomes stupid. Not the idea. The argument becomes stupid. So I'm not saying that if you want daylight saving time, I disagree. That's fine. You believe what you want to believe. I happen to believe that we don't need it. We don't need it. Just what is it? PT? I don't think it's EDT. I think we'd be DT permanently, which wouldn't be ST, correct? Which is why wouldn't we just change it to ST? It's just so stupid. The whole thing. Maybe see, exactly. We don't need changing times anymore. I understand time zones. Time zones make sense. Time zones are reasonable. That makes sense. Although, it could be argued, well, at 6 p.m., my 6 p.m. is in the middle of the night. So time zones make sense because it's relative to where you are on the planet. It makes sense. One day we won't be there. There will be a universal time. So it's ENT. We'd be PNT then, because we're Pacific. There is no time. Licks thumb, holds it up to find out which political wind is blowing. Wind is always blowing. That's what I'm saying, Groggy Nod. It's like, oh, well, our side says that daylight saving time needs to stay around because of this. And your side is wrong, and you're politicizing it, when in fact they didn't. You've got too much time on your hands. You've got too much time on your hands. It's true. I do not, however. I have things that I probably most likely need to do. Hey, where am I? Give me a second. Oh. What am I? Okay, Mom. What happens to Times New Roman so it became PNTR? What it became? New Times Roman. New Times Roman? Don't you mean Times New Roman? Can we just keep the extra hour for it? Well, at some point it becomes irrelevant, right? You know, after a day, you get used to it. It's not a big deal. Although today I admitted, like, I got through the day and I'm like, whoa, I was not expecting it to be close to 6 o'clock already. Odd months equals DST, even months standard time. No, I definitely don't. No changing of the clocks. None. No. Time zones I'll still deal with. Time zones are fine. But the changing of the clocks, absolutely not. No way. Changing of the times, the changing of the guard, not gonna happen. Won't do it. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture. So, got a few raid targets possibly. Subsector 3D, AZ Pinoy, Sini Up 76, Sith Lord Brit, Panfred Nudo, Sid Heresy, Ash Said Hi, It's the Jang. I don't know if y'all have any inclinations one way or another. I only mention I only mention, oh my god, wait, there's even more. Hang on, Alberta's also streaming. I missed that. And Shannon's also streaming. Hang on. Okay, I may just be rejiggering where we're gonna go. Alberta, and we haven't rated him in a while, in a long while. So what do you think? Alberta 3D, yeah. Hey, Red Saber Sam. Glad to have you here. Everyone, welcome. Please give a Perillo welcome. A Perillo hello to Red Saber Sam. I'm not sure what brings you in tonight, but I hope you enjoy your time. I live stream every night at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Pacific. We were just talking about times and all that. It wasn't for farmers? I thought it was for farmers on Lucky Stick. That was the story I was told. The daylight time saving thing. Picard is caught in an altered timeline. He's Scooby-Dooed. That's good. If farming is mostly automated with machines, why do we need... We don't. We never... I'm telling you, we never needed it. We never needed it. I'm telling you. Maybe we did. Some people were complaining, oh, that, you know, kids have to wait for school early in the morning and there's not a lot of sunlight. So I'm like, yeah, it's reasonable, but at the same time, really? Come on. I don't like it. I don't like it. Good to know, Red Saber Sam. I am here every night, 6 p.m. Usually I'm 3D printing something. Tonight, I mean, I 3D printed this bunny and I spent pretty much the entire night trying to remove supports from it, which was a challenge. The kiss of death. Mark my words, Mark. Mark my words. Mark it. Mark them. Mark the words. Very rarely are we incorrect on this call. So anyway, did the Stormtrooper in this wonderful silver filament. It just took a little bit of finagling to get those supports out. They're battling each other. So instead, I 3D printed these checkers. One of the next things I need to do, and I don't think I want to waste this silver filament on it, but I've got to print a few Black Series stands, which I don't think I'd want to do in silk anyway, because it'd be a little brittle. But I need some Black Series stands to so that I can get. I'm worried that battle droid's gonna fall over, and even the other one. So I've got to print a good amount of Black Series stands, which of course are going to be in black. So tomorrow, believe it or not, I may be moving off of this wonderful Polymaker silver PLA back to a black, back in black. If only to test. Because I'm gonna need to test the tolerance of the hole, because the size of the holes are different, right? So like the size, it's gonna be larger. I only need one peg though, for each one of these. DST Def by the Googs. Daylight saving time US started. Energy conservation trick. Oh, during World War I, became a national standard in the 1960s. Oh, God. Oh, I understand, but we don't live in times of World War I or the 1960s anymore. We live in the time where everything is happening all the time. So I'm sure it made sense for that time, but we're not there anymore. I'm thinking we're gonna raid Alberta 3D. Looks like he's clamping. Happy to give him a raid. Shannon, like I said, Shannon's also chatting. You can probably check your list. Subsector's chatting, CNIP's chatting, Brit's chatting, and it goes on up. So it's been a bit. It's been a while. DeWitt's over there right now, too. Give them the clamps. Here's Alberta 3D. Haven't seen him tonight, but hey, Project 454, thank you.
Sith Lord underscore rated my stream with
I've
27
been
viewers.
rated? Wow! Look at everybody who's joining us here. Welcome, Raiders! Hi, I'm Chris Perillo. I love geeking out here every night at 6 p.m. Pacific, just chatting, so feel free to join the conversation. Follows are free. Love to have you here. Welcome to my play shop. Welcome, Raiders! Brit. Isn't that it? Oh, wait, I typed it in wrong. There we go. There, this one?
We have a Brit. The Sith Lord Brit has requested your presence immediately. Sincerely, Sith Lord Brit the Third.
Brit, I hope everything was going well. And Stay Alive 7, I see you. New part. Did everyone see Stay Alive 7's shiny new partner badge? Wait a minute. Hang on, where is it? Wait, where is it? Where's the badge? I don't see it. Oh, the verified. You've got to, like, click your... Usually, like, if you have it adjusted, it shows up, like, in chat. You can adjust the order. You may want to do that. So there, now I see Stay Alive 7. I didn't see it the first time. That's weird. Now I see it. So Sith Lord Brit is pretty much guaranteed that I'm going to be here for the next half hour or so because of the raid. The funny thing is, like, we were like, it's kind of... I did this... I had a hell of a time with support removal on the Stormtrooper, specifically this crevice in here. It was a bit of a challenge. I'm sure I could have done it differently, but then it would have, like I said, if I would have laid it on the back, it would have, like, messed up the back. I just decided to go with the places where it was hidden, but it took a fair amount of removing of supports, specifically in this crevice. So that was the stress for tonight. Britt, I hope your stream was less stressful than mine. Hey, Paxi Prime, long time no see. It's going well. We were just, I do have challenges with my crevice. It's a true story. We were just talking about daylight saving time, and it is cute. That one's cute, and the Vader one is just as cute. The thing is, though, like, when it comes to supports, it's like, you could lay on the supports on the back, but then that kind of ruins the finish, potentially, and where those supports connect. So it's a trade-off. It's always a trade-off. Yeah, we were just talking about, you do paint-on supports to simplify. Yeah, I've done paint-on supports as well. I did paint-on supports with the Vader. That was fine. But the Stormtrooper I knew was going to be a bit of a challenge, or a bit more of a challenge with that particular crevice. I'm not sure it would have handled it as well. Maybe I could be wrong, and maybe there is a better way of not having needed supports there. But the way I could see the crevice, I'm like, yeah, it's kind of hovering in midair. Wasn't sure how to handle it. So we were talking about daylight saving time basically no longer being a thing. So I'm sure your conversation was more. I don't know if this is a geeky topic, but God, I'm just done with having to deal with the clock changes, and apparently Congress, in their power, or at least the Senate at this point, has voted to basically eliminate it. Yeah, so I'm all for it. I'm all for the elimination of the daylight saving time. It never made sense to me. Never made sense to me. Time zones make sense, but the daylight saving time, not so much. So tell me you all weren't talking about daylight saving time. Yeah, I know it won't start till 2023, Muletar, but, like, the way I look at it is, like, hey, if it just stops at some point, great. If it means that we have to suffer through, well, no, if it doesn't start till 2023, like, great. Because most of the clocks that I would have are set, like, by way of the signal that comes off or whatever. So a lot of them are automated. It's the ones that you have to manually change. If you never have to manually change them ever again. Like, I'm lucky. My car automated, computers automated, smartphones automated. But at least that I know of automated. But, like, some of the ones that just aren't connected in that way, it's a pain in the ass. Your inner clock is wrecked up 3 hours later than usual. Wow, I'd been getting up more early than usual. Earlier than usual, I guess. So yeah, Dude Blight, it's likely to happen. Paxi Prime just talking with Britt about possibly getting a new phone. Also like, wait a minute, what if I get a 3D printer instead since it's tax money? Well, Paxi Prime, it depends. How badly do you need a new phone? And do you know what you would be 3D printing? So that is a tough call to make between the two. And yes, may the force be with you, Blake Nerdy. Always. I mean, if you 3D print, you can 3D print awesome checkers if you want, or awesome Stormtrooper bunnies. Now, I have a Darth Vader bunny. It's like a stuffy I've got like somewhere on the shelf. I don't know if anybody noticed. Probably not, but I've rearranged some stuff. I cleaned some stuff up a bit. So now I got this like red array of figures. I may end up moving them down though. May move a few. In fact, I've got the Vader, the statuette Vaders. They may go behind me here. They may go in a rainbow pattern. Possibly. But I don't know. Read my name, please. Thank you for the follow. Welcome back. If you've been here before. If not, hello. Hello. A warm Perillo hello to you. And I hope read my name, please. I hope it was worth the journey to get a hello emote. These emotes that can be thrown around and used at will or on will. If a person named Will is here, then you can use it on him. Print the planet. I don't know if I remember that. I remember the movie, but having experience building large prints where you have to print more than one print and piece and glue it together. No, Blake Nerdy. Most of my stuff is the simple, straightforward, doofy stuff. Like a checker. A somewhat not stackable checker. And, you know, because why not? Checked at, no one named Will is here. Okay. Well, that you know of. You know, someone may have a handle, but their real name is Will, so we don't know. Fire at Will! Duh, who's Will? Remember that from G.I. Joe. It was a G.I. Joe cartoon. Trek Nerds printed and glued, but mostly resin. I see. I have not done that. The larger products or projects, one day I may be interested in a larger project. One day. But I mean, it wouldn't work well. I mean, I have to figure out, well, what do I want to print? Where's it going to go? What's the project? Is it something I'm going to enjoy? Yeah, I mean, these little checkers, I got a whole bunch of them. I hadn't printed a checker, forever. And I realized that, you know, I've got 4 suits here. I got the Hutt Cartel, Imperial, Resistance, and the Mythosaur skull. And checkers is only, like, 1. But it's still, it's a pretty cool model. It's a pretty wild model. 1 to 10, how excited am I for Kenobi? 10. Not just, it's Raspberry Project 454. Raspberry. That's right, hang on. Lone Star. Go to ludicrous speed. I have printed Beskar. It's a pretty simple model. Doesn't take a lot of infill, and it prints out very well. There's a Beskar ingot. There's a few Beskar ingots you can get. The one I got has kind of got a textured surface to it, and it finished very nicely. I've done one and I've sprayed it silver. And here, give me a second. Stay alive. Allosaurus skull? I don't even know what that is. Stay alive 7. This would probably be the kind of thing that I could probably give away and people would enjoy. A Beskar ingot. This one was sprayed. No infill on this one, I can tell because they can squeeze it. The other one I used like 5% infill just to give it, you know, some tension in the middle. But of course, while it's printing, you can throw stuff in there. But yeah, there is a Beskar ingot. But like I said, the nice thing about this particular model, prints on its side, does fairly well, like no supports at all. Adhesion in the bed, not a problem, or hadn't been a problem. 0% infill on this. Nice little prop. But you know, up and until they actually make the model, I mean, or an actual like licensed version, you know, you'd be able to print your own, and it takes like what, 2 hours? It honestly, it does not take that much time at all. I mean, if you wanted to, you could print it with 100% infill to give it a bit more weight. If you wanted to, I don't know if I'd go that. I don't know if I'd care to go that far, but it sprays nice. This is what this was sprayed before I had a silver filament like this one. Like I said, it's got a texture to it. And of course, you could also weather it, right? With the that weathering agent that people have talked about. Blake Nerdy, I just showed everybody. I just showed you Dark Helmet. I just showed you the figure. I just showed you. All right. Here will be a brief color change, Joshua XP. Orange and purple. There's your orange and purple. Looks good. No, it's not your bad. I'm just saying, I just showed. I mean, I just showed it. That's what I was holding up. I was like, hey, look at this. See, I mean, this is the kind of stuff Stay Alive 7, and by the way, Stay Alive 7, like I said, he just made partner the other day, a SOTOR streamer. If you're into SOTOR, check him out. If you're into 3D printing, check him out, because he's now doing both, which is awesome. Maybe soon, Blake Nerdy. Hang on. There you go. Don't want to drop this. I don't need to print it because someone's already modeled it. So I did a bit of shelf rearranging. But this is the kind of stuff, the trinkety stuff is really what I tend to be attracted to. The trinkety things. The smaller things. Even though, I mean, there's some that I've printed over and over, like the figurines. But, you know, if you don't have it in one color or another, you know, it's nice to have it in another color. And then, like, on certain nights where I'm like, well, I'm not sure what I want to print. You know, these little, you never know. Jedi might be able to figure out a game to play with these little things. If I had another child, which Star Wars character would you name him or her? Kyber. No, I have no idea, dude. I don't think we'd be able to top Jedi, though. These aren't Republic credits, though. I haven't printed this. I don't think I've printed the Republic credits in silver. I've got like a set of them. I guess I have to check. You printed out a Darth Malgus sculpt. It turned out great. Been searching for a Satel Shan. Can't seem to find it. But you know of anyone of those who created to purchase or download? Not that I know of. Stay Alive stuff, but I don't search for a lot of that stuff, though. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, Stay Alive, if you go and search for, like, the keyword and then STL, like a keyword STL, it's possible that, you'd be able to uncover it. If you haven't already done that. I mean, that sounds kind of, you know, low-hanging fruit, but I didn't even know there was a Malgus model available. I found some with miniatures. Yeah, miniatures are better for resin. Unless you blow them up. You could blow them up and print them. And I've done that, or I've tried to do that with a few models, but they still didn't turn out great. Even with supports, they did not turn out very well at all. Republic credits are no good out here. True, we're in the outer rim here. Darth Perillo, Darth would too much negative connotation. I wouldn't name the child Sith either. I just don't think we could ever top Jedi. I would definitely not say Garth. Garth would not be it. Have I printed many I've printed mini 3D lightsabers. Yes, Blake Nerdy. Just a couple, though. I'm not into the lightsabers as much. I'm not into lightsabers. And Stay Alive 7 is currently printing an Obi-Wan lightsaber. But I'm not into lightsabers or the helmets like other people. And it's weird, isn't it? Like, I'm not into that stuff at all. Jedi is as dope as it gets. Totally agree. That's what I'm saying. Don't reply. So I don't know. I don't want to think about it, because then it's just like, oh, stressing out, dude, because it's got to be, come on. Can't leave Jedi hanging out there on our own. Like, you can't, like, meet our children, Jedi and Steve. Like, it just wouldn't work. Like, like, Jedi and Amanda. Like, it would not work. Obi-Wan would be pretty cool. But I don't think we'd do Obi-Wan. I don't think we could pull off an Obi-Wan. Obi. Obi, maybe. Like, if it was a boy, Obi. Obi. Or maybe even a girl. Obi could go either way. Obi. For you, Obi-Wan. Like, but if we asked Jedi to help name the kid, it's like, all right, I would never give her naming rights, because the kid would turn out to be named, like, Fluffy or Stink. You know, like, never give 7-year-olds naming rights for anything. Like, we're not naming the child Stink, okay? Then what about Fluffy? We're not naming the child Fluffy. Jeez. Why is she crying? Because she wanted to name the child Fluffy, and I said no. What about a blaster gun? Whatever you do, don't name your kid how, like, Elon Musk does. What is it? 73PR to the third? What was it? Jar Jar. It's not going to be Jar Jar. Not going to be Jar Jar. Yeah, it would, you know, I could see, like, Obi. Obi would be pretty cool. Obi. O-B-I. Obi. It'd be, that one, no, we're not pregnant. Someone asked the question, Mark. We are definitely not Gregnot. We are not Perneganant. We are not Pargnit. X-Alpha A. I can't even remember that Korean gamer. I can't even remember it. This is so not... Someone else in chat brought up the topic, Mark H. Because let me tell you, that would be news to everyone. And I certainly wouldn't announce anything in a nonchalant kind of manner. I mean, I might. It could happen. What about Leia for Princess? See, here's the problem. You can't come up with a cooler name than Jedi. Because inevitably, here's the problem. You got to come up with a name that's slightly worse, and here's why. Because inevitably, if we name the kid, like, something awesome, like, you know, Star or something like, you know, that's an awesome... Jedi was almost Star. All right, your name's Star. And Jedi said, I want my name to be Star. I'm like, Jedi, your name Jedi. I don't want to be Star. I want to, the other kid can be Jedi. I'm like, then you introduce a fight. Then there will be a fight. I don't want to... Well, I would not want to welcome a fight. Trust me, we're nowhere near having another kid. Jabba would definitely not be the name. I would not strap... Jabba or Boba would not be a good name. Jedi's an awesome name. Jedi's like... People love that name. She's probably going to hate it for a while, but then she's going to be, like, older, and, like, all the boys and girls are going to be chasing her because her name's Jedi. Ooh, Jedi is so cool. Do you like Star Wars? No, I hate it. I hate my parents. Or she can do, actually, I was named after my mom, my grandmothers, all at once. So, that's always cool. So her name actually, it means something in more ways than one. So it's not going to be Sebulba. Oh my god. She's not a Doug. Or whoever that child would be is not a Doug. So, you know, here's the thing. Kids are always going to tease other kids. My name was Chris, the most common name in Christendom, and I was made fun of, okay? So, you know, if they're going to make fun of you because your name is common, they're going to make fun of you because your name is different. Bottom line is, kids are mean. Kids are going to be mean no matter what you do. So, I'd never blame a victim. You know, you know, inevitably, no one asks, like, oh, Chris, your name's Chris. Are you a Christian? I mean, I'd answer the question, but I'm like, no one ever asks that. But, you Jedi, like, oh, that's really cool. It's Star Wars, like, yeah, but it also means blah, 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 blah. Jin was a nice name. It was a nice name, Ninjak. I agree. In Rogue One. A lot of y'all like Rogue One. R2, because they're your second born. No. What about Chris Jr.? No, I would not. Chris, the name Chris ends with me. I would not strap, as much as people say, oh, well, you name your kid Jedi, it's pretty Star Wars, related. What do you think? I'm like, well, my name's Chris and I'm an atheist, so actually I'm more agnostic than I am atheist. I'm like, I just don't care. So it's kind of like, that's probably the case, but like, it has no bearing on me right now. So no one really ever asks that. My name's Chris. And I'm an agnostic, closer to an atheist. With atheist leanings. Atheist proclivities. So, if people say, well, what if Jedi grows up and isn't a Star Wars fan? Well, I grew up and I wasn't a Christian, so... Doesn't mean that I don't think that the moral compass of that is, laid out is all that wrong. I mean, you look at the 10 Commandments, I don't think they're... don't kill. That's a good idea. I'm just... All right, that's good. Don't covet thy neighbor's wife. Well, it's also a pretty good idea. Generally, I mean, I can't argue with that. I can't. It's good. That's good. Don't eat meat on Fridays. Okay, what? What? That's not a 10 Commandment, by the way. Don't eat meat on Fridays. I don't know. What if I'm low on iron? No, don't eat meat on Fridays. What about fish? Okay, you can eat fish on Fridays, but only during Lent. Okay, so it's only during a certain time of the year. I can't eat meat on Fridays, but I can have fish on those Fridays, but not like beef. Screw it, I'm going vegan. I'm vegan. I'm vegan anyway. So I'm just saying there's some good guidelines. There's some in every religion. I feel there's some really good guidelines. I hope I'm not offending. I think there are good guidelines. But when it comes down to dogma, that's where I'm like, yeah, you lost me. This is where religion loses me. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Hey, you know what? I support you, and if that's what you believe in, I'm not here to take away from that. Just like, hey, you may not believe in being vegan. You still watch me. You still support. Hey, but this is what I believe, right? You're not taking that away from me, nor would I take away your, want, need, or desire to eat beef or drink directly. If you want dairy milk, like if you believe you need dairy milk to survive, and you want to suck it from the cow's udder directly from, you suck that udder into your mouth, that cow's udder, and you want to drink it unpasteurized, raw, from the cow's teat. Who am I? Who am I to argue? That's what you want? Because basically you're drinking dairy. That's what you're doing. You're just putting you're wrapping your mouth around the cow's teat. You're just taking the milk, the dairy milk from the cow because you're a baby cow. That's what you believe. You believe you're a baby cow. If you believe you're a baby cow. Okay. Has zero bearing on my life. I mean, yeah, I'm sure, if a butterfly flaps its wings, it has an impact. But I don't care. I don't care what you believe in, if it has no bearing on me. Now, if you tell me that because of what I believe in, you got a problem with what I believe in because of what you believe in, that's where I got a problem. Because let me tell you, if I'm sitting here saying I'm not going to eat meat, but I'm not passing judgment on you doing the same thing, like, I would expect the same amount of respect in return. That's where religion, and I'll say this, even vegan extremists, go to that end, right? Where they get all, vegan-y, right? They give vegans a bad name. I mean, hey, be passionate and teach and, judge if you want to judge. But like, it's not, it ain't my thing. Like, if I don't have to pay your bills and I don't have to make your choices in life and I'm not you, does it bother me? Sure. I mean, do I think the world would be better off if we did not slaughter animals to eat? Yeah, I do. Do I believe that's an inevitable future for us? Yes, I do as well. And if you look around and you say, oh my God, I have to have meat. Dude, 90% of what's in the grocery store is not even food. I mean, it's food. You can eat it, but the ingredients list is a mile long and like hardly any natural ingredient. Natural, right? You eat garbage. I do too. I eat garbage too. I eat cereal. You see me. I eat garbage. But I'm just saying, like, I'd be careful about the hill you choose to die on. I've given this a great amount of thought. Unlucky stick. I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me? I could. My problem is your problem with me. Kind of Project 454. That's kind of how I feel. It's like if I don't have to, it's like anybody says, "Oh, Chris, you need to get a puppy." I'm like, dude, that's my responsibility. Why would you tell me to get more responsibility? Like, it's not fair. That's not right. Would I want a puppy? Sure. But I also know the responsibility. Thank you, Cenia. What was the hill I wanted to... No, I'm just saying, like, I'm not... people who argue, well, eating meat is natural. I'm like, yeah, but you also eat a lot of unnatural crap. Eating vegetables is natural, too. So why not just stick to vegetables? And for anybody who'd argue, well, your body needs... Well, yeah, it does. And there are ways to get it. And there are ways of getting it without eating an animal. And you can be healthier for it. I mean, it's been shown in my blood that I'm healthier for it. Though I still eat junk. I still eat garbage. So, you know, we started going off on this potentially controversial topic of religion. You got a religion? That's awesome. You don't have a religion? That's equally as awesome. I just don't want to be proselytized. And I can't... who am I to judge what your salvation is? And this is where I'm probably more open to other religions than people who believe in a religion are. I mean, there are people who believe in a religion, but if you believe in a religion, more often than not, you believe your religion is the only religion. More often than not. And wars have been fought over this for... continually get fought over this. Versus going, if that's what floats your boat. That's what floats your boat. I'm not sitting here saying, oh, you're going to be damned if you do, damned if you don't. But I'm like, whatever floats your boat. Taking a more neutral approach. If the world took a more neutral approach to this stuff, there'd be far fewer wars. I'm not saying that wars wouldn't exist, because they probably still would. But there'd be far fewer wars fought over just the idea of my God is better than your God. And I'm not going to fight those wars. I'm not going to do it. I'm not. If your God, if you love your God, or you don't have a God to love, how does that have any bearing on me? Like, it doesn't. In any measurable way, has zero bearing on me. Zero. So I don't care. If it has no bearing on me, I got enough to worry about. I got to worry about daylight saving time. That's a real problem for me. So... you can't say believe in right and wrong, because what's right for you is wrong for somebody else. It's relative. That's relative, John. Can't go that route either. I can't even remember if I tried alligator. I might have at one point. It's been so long. Hello there, Mark. You've jumped into an interesting time. I don't know how the hell I got off on this topic, Mark. Because I don't. I generally try to steer clear from controversy. But I'm making it... I'm trying to make the controversy non-controversial. Like saying, hey, if that's your thing, that's great. I do not need a nap. I do need to sleep. You're probably right about that. It's been a long day. Thank you, Maybe C. Thank you for hanging. Wars fought over Star Wars versus Star Trek. There have, and I think those are silly wars. You can enjoy both. Which, you know, you've heard me say that before too, Mark. Some people are just like, no, you have to like one or the other. I'm like, I do not. Hey, Bryce, good to see you again. God of War, Kratos. Jedi was trying... She learned about Cupid the other day. And she was trying to explain it, and the story got messed up by the time she tried to translate it for me, but she did learn about Cupid. I guess Cupid was real. I'm like, I did not know that. A flying dude in diapers. Well, it was bound to happen. Like, what are they teaching you in that school? What are they teaching you? Doesn't matter what you do, and inevitably, you're gonna get caught up in controversy. You won't even mean to, and you're gonna get caught up in controversy. He died of doing something heroic. Well, then I'm glad his name lives on. Maybe that's what she was trying to tell me. But her imagination kind of crosses over sometimes with a vocabulary that's large, but still stunted, given that she's a first grader. But you know, it's one of the reasons why I try not to dumb things down for her. Diana, I think, takes a different approach, but like I don't dumb things down for her. I speak directly. I speak honestly. Sometimes too directly, but I use words. And if she doesn't know what it is, then I'll explain to her what it is. And I'll give her like 3 alternatives to a definition, or to a word, to give her a definition, so that she has that word, right? I understand you have a proclivity for choosing the color green, but there is a smattering of other colors for which you may choose. Smattering, proclivity. They're good words. Just in the normal course of conversation. Although I have yet to hear back from her. We were supposed to play a game. She's not playing the game very well. What? Oh, I know what that is. I got there's a bubble, Grogu bubble machine at Walmart that I got. Didn't see it in the store, but I saw it online. You want to see Captain Kirk fly the Millennium Falcon? Probably not going to happen in this universe. But one thing that is going to happen, I think we're going to raid Alberta 3D. I have not seen him streaming in a long while. And thank you, everybody who joined from the Sith Lord Brit raid. Very appreciated. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Didn't quite make our sub goal. We fell a long way off, but you know, this is what usually happens. Kind of trails and dips and fluctuates. But we're out of the 600s for now. Might pop back in tomorrow. We'll see. Thank you, Joshua. Oh, I'd be angry.
Joshua
I'd be livid.
_XP_cheerdex100. How upset or excited would you be if they decided to remake the
No.
4 Viva movies of Star Wars?
No. Like, I wouldn't mind. Hey, Adam, good to see you. We're about ready to head out. It's really good to see you here at the last second. I'm so glad to see you. It's been a while. I'd be fine if they, like, reimagined them, like, anime style. Like, if they reimagined the original trilogy, I'd be totally fine with. I'd be absolutely fine with. But, like, remaking the movies live action, I'd be livid. Livid. I don't know how Star Trek people feel about that, but... Yeah, Adam, I'm doing well, or at least well enough. Oh no, someone mentioned a remake of those movies, and that means now it's going to happen. No, someone's already spoken that into the universe. Guarantee that is just not... It's a tale as old as time. Alright. We're going to raid Alberta 3D. Adam, I do hope to see you again at some point. You know I'm live every night, 6 p.m. Pacific. That's probably middle of the night for half of y'all. Sorry. This is the only time I can do it. I love you. I appreciate you. But at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices, and may the Force be with you always. We're raiding another 3D printer. Have not seen him stream in a while, so I figured, hey, we'll send the love over. If you're not already following Alberta, he does pop in when he can. So I appreciate that kind of support. That's right. Get those Perillo Raider emotes ready. Here we go. Gonna Tusken raid. Gonna set the stage to Tusken raid. So many good people streaming tonight, so it's difficult to like make a total choice. But inevitably you have to choose. Thank you, the Ninjak. I appreciate it. Sorry about that. I fixated with all the supports, but I did. And here we go. Gonna Tusken raid Alberta 3D in 3, 2, 1. Alright, you still be there. You better not be raiding. Okay, he's not raiding. Boo. Boo. He must be lagged. What is he doing? He's missed it.